Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Dimple. I make videos related to fashion. So in today's topic, I'm going to continue talk about the another print or pattern, which is nothing but the polka dots pattern. So in today's episode, I'm going to tell you exactly what is the polka dot, why is it so popular, where can you find the stuff with the polka dots, how exactly you can identify that the polka dots pattern. It is nothing but the polka dot and pattern. So let's talk about the history regarding the polka dots. Before moving to that, I'm gonna talk about exactly what is the polka dots. So polka dots is nothing but a pattern which typically consists of spheres or the circles which are generally even in size. Sometimes it can also be irregular in size, but generally it is regular or even in size. As you can see, I'm wearing a skirt which consists of a small circles in color white, and those are very even in size. Those are not at all uneven. So this skirt has the polka dot pattern in it, as you can see. So moving on to the history of polka dots. So during the medieval times in Europe, actually the polka dots trend came into the picture. But the thing is, it did not become popular until very long time. The reason behind that, that at that point in time, the plague and the smallpox, these diseases were there, and people would infect from it, and like they would get the sores which would be caused by these diseases. And because it was something which was had very bad implication to it, and that's why polka dot was not considered very popular, and it was something considered as very bad omen. Because as you might be aware of it, that the plague or smallpox, these diseases were had very high mortality rate, meaning that a lot of people would die who were infected from it. And there was very less chance of somebody who was able to live, who was infected with these diseases. And that's why it wasn't a trend until 1800s. Okay, so during 1800s also, there was a dance form which became very popular called as a polka dance, and because of that, this particular trend was named after that dance, and it is called as a polka dots. Hence, the name is polka dots. Okay, so along with that, though the the polka dot trend is very simplistic, and it was very nice to have it, it had a really good visual appearance to it. But the problem with that, it was very hard and difficult to create this busy pattern, because you can see even in the video that the circles are very they are very closely connected to each other, or there is very less space in between the consecutive circles or consecutive spheres. And that's why it was very difficult to create this busy print with the hands itself. And that time, the industrialization was not there, and machines were not invented, and that's why it was very difficult to create this busy print. But during the much later time in 1800s, actually the machinery came into picture, and a lot of machineries were invented. And that's why it was very easy for them to create this particular polka pattern. And then later on, it became very popular. You might have seen in a lot of Bollywood movies that maybe like you might have seen the Bobby movie. In that Bobby movie, Dimple Kapadia can be seen wearing a blouse which has a tie up over here, and it is white in color, and it has a small polka dots which are in black color actually. And it became so popular at that point in time that everyone would go gaga about that trend. And everybody wanted to look like Dimple, and they wanted to replicate that design in their outfit. So that's how it famous became. You might have seen a lot of movies of the famous Bollywood actress Sri Devi also, So Devi has also worn a dress which has the tear detail over here, and also it is black in color. It has the white polka dots on it, and along with that, like the Sri Devi can be seen wearing a shrug attached to it, I believe, to that dress, and that also has the polka dots details to it. So that's how the polka dot was much in trend. It's also now in trend because it's very timeless design. It's very simple. It's very visually appealing, and polka dot has never gone out of the style. I mean, like, even though there was a time when polka dot was not in much trend, it has seen its ups and downs also, but still it hasn't gone, like, out of style at all. And you can see, like, in general, in women's casual clothing also, the polka dot pattern is very well admired. I mean, like, they prefer to have the polka dot pattern in women's casual clothing also. So that was the history about polka dots and the reason why it is very popular. So, you know you can see I'm also wearing a polka dot skirt right now. You can see the blouses, sometimes, like, those are having the polka dot patterns. Okay, one more thing I wanted to mention, that it's not necessary that the polka dots pattern should be there in white and black color only. A lot of times you can see them in a different colors also, that the dots which are there, these circles or spheres, these might not be, like, very small in size. Sometimes they would be very bold in size. Sometimes, like, they will not be even having the even size also. Okay, let me show you two more items which I have, like, which have the polka dots pattern in it. Just a moment. So I have this, like, skirt from Zara. As you can see, that this one also has a white dots on it, polka dot pattern, and this is red in color. So that's why I was saying, like, the polka dots pattern need not necessarily be in black and white color. It can be there in a different color also. And also, apart from clothing material, you can, find out that the polka dot pattern can be seen in different item also. I have one more accessory to show you guys. So this particular bow I have, and it's, like, in neutral color. It's one of the neutral color. So it's quite, like, towards the brown color, I would say, or like a dark beige color, and it has the white polka dots on it. So this one is, so along with the clothing item, you can find this polka dots pattern in accessories and every other thing. That's how this pattern popular became. So that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.